Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
Hi.
That's Ryvre,
Hi.
my step-granddaughter. And that's Sierra over there. Alright! Welcome to the Gonzo Book. And I was waiting for him to go because I got a project to do. And what my project is, I'm going to make an access panel underneath the mattress that leads to the inverter and also leads to the hot water reservoir. Because it's very hard to get to from the outside. And I'm going to show you right now what I mean. That's my hot water access panel right there. And I already took everything out. Everything else is right there. That's everything that was in there. So I got to empty everything out. And as you can see, this right here with the foam around it is the reservoir for the hot water. And over there is the inverter. And to winterize it, you have to turn these two things. So anything goes wrong in there, you have to come in this little tight spot, come in and work on everything. So what I'm going to do is make a panel from up here, so I have access. All I got to do is move the mattress and I can have access to this this area right here. And then what I'm going to do is they had like a little thin panel right here, and when I was putting stuff in and out, just like that thing in the back, and it's not working. So I'm going to put a better board in here just to protect this area, and so when I put stuff in there, it's not going to mess up any of the wires or the piping that's in here. I kind of eyeballed it. That right there over here, I don't know if you can see it. That little thing at the end, all the way at the end, is the inverter button. You have to hit it to turn the inverter on. So I know where that point is, and I know where the water heater starts right here. So I'm just going to put it, I'm going to measure from here to here. So whenever I need to go in there, I can just pop on in. When the inverter pops, there's a switch that might pop. It's like a breaker. And to get in there, it's very hard because all the way in the back, I believe. Or I should say the front, because that's the back right there. And it's hard to get to. So that'll make it easier. If something's not working, I can just go there and check that button to see if it's tripped or not. And as you can see, that entranceway is pretty narrow. I'm going to make at least 13 from the wall. I have to make at least 13 inches from the wall back, and then eye it, and I think I should be good. I forget what this thing's called. That's what I'm going to use to cut the wood. Got my battery right here. That's all I need. Okay, this is the product I got. Right here. And you open it up and you can have access to water pipes or whatever you want. And you close it in and it lays flat. There's nothing to hold on to. So when you open it up, there are these little tabs right here. You gotta put maybe a little butter knife in there to pop right on that. But it's nice because it lays flat. So when you put the mattress on it, it shouldn't affect this at all. Alright, so and then it has this little lip here. There is a aluminum pole that's going across. So I might have to cut a little bit of that from here. From this, just to get it to fit nice and flush. So we'll test it out. It's 14 by 14. The opening needs to be 14 by 14. Acceptable. I already made a template. You get a flat piece of cardboard, you lay it flat, you see these grooves right here, that's got to be the opening. You press it down a little bit, and it leaves an indentation in the cardboard. You press it down, you keep it pressed, and then when you press it on the other side, try not to move it. And when you lift it up, it has an indentation in the cardboard. You cut it out. You put this back on to see if it fits. Mine did not, so I had to trim a little bit more. And finally, I got it to fit in there nice and neat. So that's a nice little template I got, right like this. And that's exactly what I'm going to do when I get the slam latches. All right. Right here. So I'm going to make it 14 right here. You know what? I'm glad I saw that. It's right at the edge from right here. And that's where the mattress is. So I want to put this back a little bit further back, like maybe 15. Let's go 15, so it's underneath the mattress altogether. 15. There it goes. Here's my template. Here I go, access! Look at that. That's nice. I get to my water heater. I can get to my controller. As you can see, there's a button down there. I don't know if you can see it right here, but there's a button right there that I might need to get to right behind the inverter. There's a green light, and there's a button I need to hit in case it trips. So now I have access to it. Cool beans! Nice. I don't know if you can see it. If you wanted to save money, you can reuse this and just flip it up with some hinges. See that? But I didn't do that, so I'm not going to do it. My knees. All right. This piece right here that's on the lid, it's in the way. So, and I think once that's done, I should be able to put it in there. Oh, I gotta do it on this side too. Nice. All right, I got it on there. There you go, and it's right on top of this frame right here. So I have access to this, and I have access to that. Put the cover back on. Taking me places that touch the sun. Now you have access to your hot water reservoir, so you can winterize it. And now you have access to your inverter right there. And I think the button, that little arrow, I think points to the button that I need. But I think there's a button over there. Let's see if I can zoom it in on. Yeah, I can't read it, so let me. Push button must be in the out position for remote operation. And that button right there, that turns on the inverter. Let me see. Push button must be in the out position for remote operation. And what is that over there? That's the resettable AC outlet circuit breaker. So you need both of those. All right, that's it. Cool. And all you gotta do is close it back up. When you're done, that's it. Cool. I don't know if you're gonna like that mod, but it is what it is, and it works. So I like it. And the tool that came in really handy was this tool, and it comes in handy. Let me tell you, it's easy to cut that square piece out. I know that. And then I used the measuring tape. What else did I use? And a magic marker. Now I'm not going to screw it down because I think the mattress laying on it is going to keep it down. And then when I need access to it, I'll just pop it up. So I'm gonna leave it like that for now and see what I need to do later. All right, let me clean up before it gets dark. Let me clean up and put all my stuff away. Cool, I like that a lot. All right, I made the bed and I went on it. It doesn't make any noise. The mattress prevents it from making any noise. So now it's good. So, bam, you don't see it, but when I need to work on the hot water and work on the inverter, I can get in there. So that was a good mod. I'm going to take a look from the outside in to see what's going on. That's our mod that we did. A mod you can't see until you need it, and when you need it, you're glad you did it. Alright, check it out. Cool. That's the access panel up there. It's not in anybody's way. And I might try to secure it somehow, but I don't think I need to because it ain't going nowhere. There's that mattress on it. Oh, I gotta clean up my dust and everything here. I need to vacuum. Yep, I need to do that. I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, I tried to vacuum that stuff up, but I can't find a small vacuum, so I decided to put everything in the garage, close everything up, shut the lights off, and be done with it because it's almost dusk. And also, it's getting a little cold out there. So, I hope you guys like the project. This is the Gonzo book. So that's all I have. So without further ado, if you have any questions, put them down in the comments and I'll try to answer them as much as I can. I am not an expert person to do work. I have a few tools, I have ideas, and I try to do the ideas to the best of my ability, and this one came out pretty decent. I like it, and it's going to come in handy once I need to winterize, and gain access to that inverter when the inverter's out. Easy peasy access. So without further ado, I'll see you guys on the other side.